Welcome back everyone, it's Abdallah here with another exciting Animal Crossing tips and tricks tutorial video. Today's video is all about the King Tut Mask and how exactly to get it. Now this is a secret DIY that Nintendo didn't really talk about in the August update, but we're going to give you guys all the information, so thanks so much for coming. And while you're at it, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. You guys are awesome, thanks for being here. And if you guys did not already see on our channel, we've got tons of tips and tricks, and we spent a good 4.5 hours uncovering all the secrets to the August update. So thanks so much for watching. Alright, so this video is going to be divided up into 3 main parts. We're going to show you guys how exactly to get it. We'll show you guys the special properties involved with the King Tut Mask. And we'll take it a step further and talk about the implications of luck and a little bit of speculation that is going around in the Animal Crossing community around the King Tut Mask. So, thanks for being here as usual. Alright, so the King Tut Mask, how exactly do you get it? Well, for starters, you're going to need to update your game. So press plus on your game right over here, go over to software update via the internet. You want to be on version 1.4.0. And once you're on that version, all you have to do is head on over to any one of your rocks in town. Let me take this thing off. This thing is so heavy. Alright, so I'm going to wear my stuff. We're going to go equip our shovel. And then go over to your rocks in town, and this is exactly what you're going to need to do. Head over to your rocks. As you guys know, you can hit your rock and get all sorts of materials. But sometimes, when you're very, very lucky, you'll be able to get a gold nugget. And of course, I'm not going to be able to get a gold nugget on my first try over here. It is a 1% chance of doing this. So, as you guys know over here, you're going to be able to get clay, stone, iron. Oh my gosh, are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? What the actual... Oh my gosh, this, like, no joke. Like, this isn't scripted at all. This is live, and I'm recording this tutorial. And I legit got a gold nugget right here. Okay, that took me like 3 hours to do yesterday, but anyway, and lucky for me, the tutorial, we got it done. So, as you guys can see over here, I dug out 2 spots in the corner just to back myself up into it. And as soon as you hit the rock, you got about 10 seconds to get all 8 items out. There's a 1% chance that you can get a gold nugget to pop out. And if you guys go to a Nook Miles island, it's also a 1% chance. So once you pick up the gold nugget, which is where I was going to go to over here in the album, I did a screenshot of it last night. Once you get your gold nugget and you pick it up off the ground, you'll be able to learn an auto DIY for the King Tut little helmet over here. It's really awesome. So this is me last night at about like 1 in the morning. I've been at it for like a good 2 hours trying to get 1% roll on a gold nugget. We got one right over here, and the moment that you pick it up in the 1.4 update, it says it makes you feel like royalty, and you get an idea for a DIY recipe. It's as simple as that. So, oh my gosh. I cannot believe my luck right now. Alright, anyway. So once you're done with that, head on over to your crafting table, and you'll be able to see that you can craft this thing. It's very simple. You are going to need a lot of gold nuggets for it, unfortunately. So let's see. We can sort by new, order of obtained. Yeah, here we go. We're going to go all the way up to the top. Order obtained. Or if you guys just got it, it should just be right over here. So this is it. Boom. King Tut Mask. You can see over here that I did craft it. You're going to need 5 gold nuggets for it. So that's a lot. And if you guys are hitting your rocks every single day, if you're a traditional player, you got about 6 rocks in your town, you can keep on doing that. Or if you have a lot of Nook Miles tickets, then definitely head out to the Nook Miles islands and then hit those accordingly. And if you're super lucky, you can come across like the Gold Nugget Island, which is like a less than a 1% chance of getting it. But as you guys can see over here, this is exactly how you get it within the game. You gotta be lucky, you gotta get 1 gold nugget on the ground, and then you're there, alright? So that's super interesting. So now let's talk about the special properties that the King Tut Mask has on your character. Now you'll notice over here that as you're holding it in your head, you'll be able to run around, and you're gonna be able to trip all over the ground. So it's just a little bit heavy, and as you're wearing it, your character trips and falls, and just watch out, you don't want to eat the pavement. Because that's gonna hurt on the inside. Your teeth are like completely gone. Anyway, so those are the special, oh my gosh, those are the special characteristics of this. If you have a balloon, for example, and you're holding on to a balloon and you're running around and you randomly trip, the balloon will fall and float up into the abyss. So also keep that in mind. I want to keep these balloons, so I'm not going to show you that. But anyway, that is really the special properties of this mask. There's really nothing else to do. It kind of looks great. If you have a golden room, For example, in your town, you can pretty much put this gold mask inside your room, and it just looks kind of cool, right? Yeah, I think it looks great. Okay, so now let's talk about the implications of this and what's going on in the Animal Crossing community, right? So the Animal Crossing community, if you guys have played the previous Animal Crossing games, you guys know that luck was a big part of the previous games. There's not that much luck involved with this game, outside of, you know, catching bugs and fish and those spawn rates specifically. But it's more along the lines of Katrina and luck within the game. So we're going to head on over to the Animal Crossing wiki right over here, and I'll show you guys that this is the character that a lot of people are speculating might be the next NPC within the game. So that being said, this is Katrina. She's been around since the very beginning, and she pretty much sells fortunes. And the fortunes can give you guys different properties within the game, such as finding more money, getting more friendship with animals, and everything like that. So yeah, you can get a 50 bell fortune in the original Animal Crossing. In Wild World, she does it for 100 bells and tells them what's going to happen tomorrow. You can get your spirit cleansed, which stops them from tripping. So that's one of the things too, like if you have bad luck in the game, your character is going to be running around tripping all over themselves. So you pay her 10,000 bells, and then she cleanses that altogether. So that's a little weird. In City Folk, she kind of does the exact same thing. You can visit her there. Same thing with New Leaf. You can go over there after receiving the 20 fortune. She opens up her own fortune shop. So a lot of people are more curious of if anything like this is going to happen in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And we've already known that luck in the game doesn't necessarily exist outside of your house. Meaning, I did a full-on breakdown of feng shui, where historically in the previous games of Animal Crossing, feng shui is a thing, and based on if you have red items over here, yellow items over here, like green items that way, you're going to get in-game luck outside of your house. But this time, it only acts as an HHA scoring. So, as you guys can see over here, these are the fortunes that you can potentially get in the previous games. And that's not going to be a thing anytime soon, at least I don't know. It's too early to tell. But anyway, this one says that villagers of opposite gender will take a liking to the player. Villagers of the same gender will be supported. Villagers will avoid the player. The player will earn and find more bells than normal. It'll be easier to acquire rare items. And of course, the unlucky or disaster will be the player will trip a lot. So it's just based off of all these fortunes that you get. Now, I'm super intrigued about it. Is Katrina going to be a character that shows up in the game? I don't know. Do we want Katrina to be in the game? I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have a fortune, but I think that would be pretty interesting to see. Like, maybe a bugs and fish fortune, where, like, the spawn rates would be heightened for the rarer ones if you're trying to get some bugs. Or maybe there's going to be a friendship fortune, where every time you give a villager a specific item, they'll be able to get double the friendship points. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, that'd be kind of cool. Like, I don't usually like luck in video games, but hey, man, if Katrina comes, they got to do something with her, am I right? Anyway, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little short one, but I do wanted to get it out there because this is one of the things that Nintendo didn't necessarily tell us all about in the brand new Fireworks and Dream Address update. A little bit of a secret. So spread the word by clicking that share button, and while you're at it, click on subscribe and turn on notifications so you're updated on the latest and greatest Animal Crossing content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.